Hey everyone, my name is Greg.
I'm McCoy.
And I'm D. We're from
Chat. We're three Filipino American gay guys discussing topics about culture, LGBTQ identity, politics, even love.
Or the lack thereof.
Here we go again.
Okay. We also cover family dramas and everything your tita baby and Uncle Boy don't want to talk about.
You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Hi, we are Spill the Soju Podcast. Your favorite dose of K-culture TMIs, fangirling shenanigans, and straight-up 2 a.m. conversations.
Served to you fresh and hot off the plate by three best friends,
Ashley,
Katie,
and Chelsea.
who need an excuse to fangirl.
Check us out on Twitter at SCSPodPH, Instagram at Spill the Soju Podcast, and on your favorite podcast streaming platforms.
see you there!
The views and opinions of this program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of the Kingdom Podcast. The show might include strong images and language that may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
This episode of the Kingdom Podcast is brought to you by The Bunk Collective.
It's scary to even think about this show. Through hell or high water amidst the variety of challenges, and after 8 years of doing what we do best, one thing united us all. One show ruled them all. When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die. There is no middle ground.
Wait a second. I think you got the wrong kingdom. Do you even know what happens on the show?
I was not prepared for that story that you're about to tell.
Are they the inevitable next nations group?
Not when they're handled by JYPE.
When a boy group idol is seen with like a girl group idol, a lot of people like suddenly here are like dating, and then fan sites are gonna start closing down.
Yeah.
You know, all those stuff, and I'm like, I don't understand why.
Interacting with 60 different countries around the globe and listened to by thousands from the Philippine archipelago, The Voice is back for Season 2. Fearless, better, stronger, and boy does he enjoy the grind.
They're gonna be like, oh my god, let me sit on that. Like,
Yeah.
OMG, no, stop.
We talk about what other K-pop shows are fucking afraid to talk about.
People will get invested only to know that they will disband. Because, everyone gets old at some point and they can't always be an idol.
Just because you love someone, that's not how they grow, right?
That's right.
You need to give it to them straight. You need to be honest.
From personal matters to all the juicy stuff, no holds barred.
They're like, oh, I don't trust multis because I don't
Unfollow.
Okay, muted. Got you.
Broadcasting live from Manila, Philippines at the TKP Studios. This is the revelation that is the Kingdom Podcast, Season 2, with your host, the baddest SOB in K-pop podcasting history, the king himself, The Voice, DJ Yuki.
It's the holiday season, and it's been a while since I hosted a podcast. A lot of things happened, and like a lot of personal things. So I want to apologize to everyone who kept on waiting. I've been seeing our numbers, and it is insane that we haven't posted an episode in a while, yet still people are clamoring for it, listening to the episodes, and you guys are fucking insane. And I love you guys for that. But it's the holiday season, and this will be the final show, the year-end special of the Kingdom Podcast Season 2, and what better way? Oh my god. You guys know I'm a TikTok simp, right? And and I wasn't the biggest fan of TikTok. Like, I was saying, this will never blow up, like Vine was better and shit like that. And It's like, lo and behold, look at me. I'm not doing the TikTok thing because I am not creative in any sort of capacity in my brain. But I follow a lot of people on TikTok, and my God, I feel like this is the cream of the crop. But before I introduce you to her, or I introduce her to you, Jesus Christ, I am so nervous. What the fuck? Okay, I want to talk to her without introducing her first. Trying to get her in the mood for the episode. It's like, hey, girl. Here's a topic for everyone because I was thinking of like a holiday topic that we can talk about. And what I thought of was like, what's the funniest holiday trend Filipinos do or Filipinos did that made you laugh out loud? And I got to ask her. Or do you still need time to think about it? Or would you like me to go first?
I'm not entirely sure if it's a holiday thing.
Okay, but something they did during the holidays. That's fine too.
It's definitely funny when people use karaoke at their households. Like, I'm very shocked to this point, Paren.
Yeah, you're in the Philippines. Like I reckon that every household has someone that's good in singing, right? I mean,
the Filipino stereotype, definitely.
Yes. It's like I'm Filipino and I stereotype even my own freaking, nationality. But like I feel that because a lot of people and back then where they had like the big ass like karaoke machines, right? You may 1 7 7 8.
Yes.
And then it kind of evolved into like Gua Magic Sing, which cost like an arm and a leg. And
God.
then right now, it's like you can buy it on Shopee for like 500 pesos and then just connect it via Bluetooth on your phone. So it really does evolve. But back then it was so expensive. But what do you find funny? Like because everyone's like singing? Well, like in Korea they have the what do you call the houses like where you have karaoke?
Norebang.
Norebang, yeah.
Yeah. Basically, you have it here too, diba? Like,
yeah, but it's not as good as because the Norebangs in Korea, like I've seen them, like people shoot variety shows in Norebangs, and here's like you see Norebangs like 1 8 8 7 7, and then like you see on the other room there's someone dancing like whatever and Dancing Queen, and it's horrible to watch, but it's like it's funny like because in Filipino households I think that's kind of one of the necessities that you kind of need to have because Filipinos don't give it like they don't give a fuck. Like they'll sing regardless if they sing good or not.
That's true. The one. That's so true.
You are the dancing queen. It's like they sing whatever, and probably I kept on thinking about it. Like I feel like I have a good singing voice because I sang in a choir, I sing in a band, things like that. But flex, right? Sorry about that. But if you think about it, like my other family members, they can sing crap, and still like they have that confidence. And I feel like because there's someone in the family that's okay in singing, that's why they have that sort of confidence. Like apart from you being like related and they don't really give a fuck, but I feel like the confidence from one person will ooze onto the other, and some like most of the time it's really not working out. I don't know about you. Like, do you sing here in like while you're in the Philippines during the holidays? If someone gets a karaoke machine, are you one of the people that let me get that songbook?
No, I'm so shy to sing. I don't know how people get the confidence because I suck at singing. I will probably go off key all the time.
Let's leave it to TikTok then.
Yeah, I'll just stop na lang.
I guess like if I can think of like the holiday trend that everyone did, Simbang Gabi, right?
Yeah.
So Simbang Gabi, and how everyone that attended Simbang Gabi that's like Gen Z wore EXO jacket jerseys.
What?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No.
It's like you attend Simbang Gabi, and I don't know if you attend Simbang. I don't know if you're Catholic or whatnot. So you attend Simbang Gabi. Well, I didn't, but I've seen people, and everyone was like wolf 88ing. It's like
Oh my
every
God.
single Simbang Gabi, and most of them they're dating. You know, it's like they attend Simbang Gabi for the date. And both of them were wearing Wolf 88 shirts. It's like you can see it's very distinct because it's either black or white, right? So I feel like masses were monochromatic or
There was a
monochromatic
theme.
at one point. Yeah, exactly. Like it's insane. Everyone was wearing Wolf 88. Everyone. Like people that were at that time, people that were 15 years old below, everyone was wearing it. You can even like see like a random mom wearing Wolf 88. Probably not because they're EXO fans, but probably because like they couldn't find anything to wear.
That's true. It was everywhere, even in like markets, like palengke.
At that time ba, umuwi ka ng Korea, did you see that in Korea as well?
Like the 88 shirt.
Mm-mm.
I mean, some, but not to
Not
the
as
point that you
rampant.
can see. Yeah. That there was a theme going
Yeah.
on.
You go to Green Hills, everyone was selling Wolf 88 rip-offs. It's fucking insane. I love it though. Like I was laughing out loud because back then K-pop wasn't like K-pop, yeah, big stuff, good stuff. It's not that. It's like K-pop, baklaka, bullshit. Things like
That's
that.
so true.
Yeah. So times have changed, and I love it. By the way, guys, welcome back to the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. This is brought to you by the Bunk Collective. Thanks for listening to the show. Right now, this voice you're hearing, I'm like nervous as fuck. Like you gotta understand where I'm coming from because I'm such a huge fan of her and her content. And whenever she says "annyeong," it's like it's insane how like so bubbly and so creative she is. And I want to introduce you to her, like in a way where probably not a lot of people know. And this is really cool and really insane to have her on the show. I'm glad she responded via email. Jesus Christ. Please welcome on the show. This is Juon. Freaking A. Juon.
Hi.
This is Juani on TikTok. If you don't know her, probably you do because you're a K-pop fan and you know things like that. But it's not mostly K-pop that you post, right?
Yeah.
It's mostly
usually
just
random things about Korean culture and
yeah, but a lot of
about
people
Korean drama.
yeah, but a lot of people do follow you, like 800 plus thousand strong.
I am very surprised as well.
It's insane, I think like as far as like I was telling Juwon off air, like I know people that are Filipino that speak worse Tagalog than how she does. It's insane how like she speaks Tagalog and she's like pure Korean, and she like where did the accent like go? Like I was waiting for the accent, but like I thought it was just like a ruse or like a front, and it's not. It's like you really speak Tagalog that way.
Yeah, I really do. Like I never had a Konyo accent.
Oh, you never did?
No.
Oh my god. Pwede ba tayo like to buy milk tea? Like
Oh God, the neon balls. My God.
Oh my god. So how do you practice though? Like I know that it's because of school, right? And they had you take classes.
Yeah, definitely. And I've lived here for so long in the Philippines. We've arrived here like 2002.
Oh yeah, that's a while. That's a while. That's what?
Seriously?
19 years? 2002? Yeah,
Yeah.
19 years.
Next
wow.
year it will be 20 years. Like
Jesus.
exactly.
How do you like how is it so like I know it's very different, right? But how is it like how do you speak in the household? You speak in Korean, right?
Yeah, because my parents are not familiar with English or Tagalog that well.
Oh, really? But they
Yeah.
do know like, some Tagalog words and they speak English obviously.
Yeah, they do. Like, the stereotype. The stereotype of just like boomer Koreans in the Philippines. Like how they speak. That's how they speak.
Don't tell me you live in Baguio too, right?
No.
Because like I went to Baguio and you guys outnumber us in Baguio. Did you know
Seriously?
that? No, I am not joking. Not even like a little bit. Like I walked down friggin' Session Road and it's like I think there's like 3-1 when it comes to Koreans and
Oh
Filipinos.
my god.
I'm not even joking. Like you guys love the weather there. It's not that hot, not that cold, and it's like I don't know. It's insane. And I love Baguio. I love going there. I go there for the Korean food, actually.
I have never been there. Maybe I should go.
You've never been to Baguio?
No.
19 years in the Philippines, you've never been to Baguio.
Sorry.
So where have you gone?
Because our family is not very fond of traveling.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I hate driving too. It's like I just drove like 6 hours from Batangas to friggin' Metro Manila. It's insane. I hate
What?
it. Yeah. The traffic was like, no.
I live in Batangas. I don't take that long.
You live in Batangas. We went to where's that? Lian,
like
Batangas.
the beach area.
Yeah, the beach area. Yeah, the Matabongkay there, yung pinakadulo. And we drove like we didn't take the expressway and we didn't take Tagaytay Road because we knew that it was gonna be traffic. So we went to like Alfonso and like the Cavites, and it's bad.
Wow,
It's
6
horrible.
hours.
Yeah, 6 hours. Like
It's longer than the flight going to Korea.
How many hours does it take for you to go to Korea?
It takes 4 hours,
4,
like
right?
just the flight.
I hate it. Like I hate driving. So you live in Batangas and like do you rarely go to the city, or is it something that you do on like a monthly basis?
I rarely go to the city. Like I've only went there for a long time for school, I think.
And that's it. And then
Yeah,
you went back
usually.
to Batangas.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are Koreans doing in Batangas? Friggin' ace. Like, that's so far.
I know. I haven't seen any Koreans around here.
Yeah, probably all Filipinos. Like when you go out to bumibili sa tindahan, it's like you're gonna wear a mask, right? It's like, pabili po. What the hell? Who's this? So, okay, let me try and get to know Juwon. Who is Juwon? So you arrived here in the Philippines, 2001 or 2002, and
Yes.
how many times have you left the Philippines to go back to Korea?
Huh. Before, when I was young, we used to go back every 4 years.
Yep.
And then in high school, it kind of went every 2 years for vacation.
Mm-hmm.
And just for my parents to get like a health checkup.
Right. Because, yeah. I don't want to comment on that, but you get what I mean. Okay. And then, so, like, during the pandemic, obviously you haven't gone, right?
No.
So are you due to go, like, let's say 2022? Are you going back?
I'm actually going. How many days are left? I'm actually going January 9th.
You're going back to Korea on the 9th?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Jesus! Wait, I'm glad that they allow you to go back, because like the cases there are spiking right now.
I guess.
So like the whole family's going back, like for what, a month, 2 months?
No, just me and my mom. My dad will stay here.
Oh, your dad's gonna stay. Okay, cool. So, all right, let me try and get to the TikTok journey. Like, what was your first video? How did it go? When
My
you
first
look at it, does it really make you cringe? Like really bad?
Oh God. Oh my God.
You gotta tell me all about it. You gotta tell me all about it. How did it go? What was the thought process doing that?
God. I don't know if it exists still.
What do you mean if it exists still? Like, let me go to your TikTok. Like, I'll probably play it here on the show.
No, because I had a different account at first.
Uh-huh. Oh, so
Like,
in a different channel, basically.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Where is it? I gotta see.
I don't have it. Like, I swear, I don't remember it anymore.
So how did it go then? Like, what did you? Do you still remember what you did? Were you?
I feel like TikTok. Oh my god, no.
Here we go. Putang ina, si Jua, no? Sumasayaw na.
Sorry.
Oh my God, si Optimum Pride.
Oh my god, I love that meme.
I know, right? Like me too. Oh my God, I use it every day.
My mom is so annoyed whenever I say, "Oh, si Optimum Pride."
with the Filipino accent. Uy, ma!
Yeah.
Oh ma, look! It's si Optimum Pride.
My mom is so annoyed.
It's so cool. It's so cool. I love that meme. And then he did the Bumble Ball. It's insane. Filipinos, man. Filipinos. So you have no idea what you did.
I remember it was just like lip syncing to the existing sounds on TikTok.
Oh, it's
You know,
like
those
the
kind of things.
Musically, right? The thing that
Yeah.
TikTok was at the time.
Yeah. It was
Ah,
sorta like
okay.
that.
Were you singing Korean or Filipino songs or English songs?
I think it was mostly English during that time. Like the trending songs were English.
That's fair. Yeah, yeah. K-pop hasn't blown up yet. Yeah, at that
On
time.
TikTok that
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The first video that you have on your channel though is hi. Why do what? What was the I am Korean uwu.
What?
That's what you said.
What?
What? Look, I'm gonna butcher this. Nimege question. I am Korean uwu. Thank you. It's like, forget my hi. Why do you know how to speak in Tagalog? Are you a Filipino? Your Tagalog really sounds native. Yeah, like you get that question a whole lot, obviously, right?
Yeah, I do.
And do you explain to them like every time?
Not every time. Because a lot of people just come and go, and it's really hard to keep explaining every time.
So, yeah, I was born here via immaculate conception. And
Oh my God.
Ganun lang talaga eh. It happens. Marunong ako mag-Tagalog. Because you like obviously you don't look Filipino at all, right? So everyone would be like surprised as hell when you speak in Tagalog.
Yeah, they do. Like I get it every time I meet new people.
You gotta do you have Grab in Batangas?
No.
Whenever you order food, right? Like, let's say you ordered food and then from like whatever Jollibee, McDonald's, and then you meet them sa gate. It's like, I thank you po, kuya. What the fuck? So I am just so I am that's one of the reasons why I follow you is because like I've never seen anyone at all that is pure Korean that speaks like you. Like most of them speak in Tagalog and they know how to understand and speak Tagalog, but of course there's gonna be that accent. But like you sound so like you were born here,
Oh yeah.
and that's insane.
I feel like it's because I have a lot of like pretty sure 98% of my friends are Filipinos.
Oh really? So everyone's like in Messenger, and then you have the 2% in Katok.
Yeah. My division.
Yeah, my division. And, you know, Filipinos nowadays, like they started doing Kakao Talk like years ago, and then everyone's like doing it now. That I think like we've already adjusted to using like Kakao Talk as one of our platforms. Especially like
Oh,
if you're a
really?
K-pop fan. Yeah. It's like if you're a K-pop fan and you have K-pop friends, like I rarely see people talk in Messenger now. They're all in Kakao Talk. They
Oh.
like the emojis or the emoticons.
Oh, I love the Kakao friends as well. They're so cute.
Yeah, they are really cute. but okay, going back to TikTok. Did anyone tell you to start doing it?
Not really. I just did it out of boredom during quarantine.
This is what I'm talking about, you guys. Like to everyone listening to the podcast, like you have to do something. And I started going back and doing the podcast again during the quarantine, and it's like you get to a point where hindi mo alam eh. Dito pala ako kikita. You know, like
Oh my
try and start doing something. It's insane how a lot of people started doing TikTok and they just blew up. And in a
Right?
very short span of time. You started doing it 2020, probably you're in your first year now, way past your first year, and you're in 800,000 plus followers. 800,000 K, might I add. So, like, Jesus Christ.
I'm still shocked as well.
Really? Like, is that really something that you just say because you're being humble, or are you really literally like whenever you wake up, putang ina 800,000 na yung followers ko, what the fuck?
Gago, hindi. Whenever I look at my following, I'm like, what? 800,000 people follow me. What are they?
It's insane. It's insane. Like I agree with you. I don't get you. I don't get because I don't have 800,000 followers, but I agree with you. Like it would probably blow my mind. Even like 1,000 followers per day. Like let's say like you cross that border, right? The 1,000 follower. And then let me ask you, how many followers, like maximum followers did you have in one day na parang pagkagising mo was like, what the hell happened in overnight?
I really can't tell because TikTok notification sucks.
Yeah,
But
I agree. Yes, they do.
I'm just shocked every time when I open it, it's 99 plus. I'm just like, what?
See, that's insane. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you wake up every day and then you see like 99 plus people followed you. And then like you rarely look at your follower count now because it's it's extensive already. Like you couldn't give an F how many followers you have. But you get to a point where like you're probably gonna cross like the million in the next month. Probably. And it's insane how it's like in a span of less than 2 years you get to like 1 million people following you. And what are you doing? It's like you're just speaking Tagalog. No, but it's like super funny because I can relate to like your K-drama content. It's like, yeah, paano ka nga ba hindi ma-in love dun sa mga, sa mga actors and actresses na nag-act? It's like insane. And let me ask you something. Like when you watch, do you still open subs?
I mean, by default, my subs are on there, but I don't really need it,
Look at you. Yabang.
Grabe, paano na yan?
Yabang to Jewel. Bad. Hirap intindihin ko yan ng language nyo. It's so hard. Like, I feel like I can survive in Korea for like a week. I feel like the things that I know how to speak. And probably people will make fun of me and would give me discounts because they would make fun of me. Because, the accent is there, obviously. But I feel like I can, like, I just need to ask, like, how much is this? Where's this? Like, can you teach me how to do this? Things like that. And I feel like I can survive there for a week. But more than that, like, that's my threshold, I feel like, a week. And I need to have someone that can actually speak Korean for me to survive the next coming days.
I feel like you can survive a much longer time.
Is it like it's easy? Like obviously the transportation is like top notch, right? So you can ride K-Tex, you can ride the buses, you can ride the cabs, and it's really cool and it's easy to go there or ride those. But I feel like feeling ko kapag lasing ako sa Korea, mawawala ako. Because you have those like tents, right, outside, and then where you can just drink soju and order like I don't know, samgyetang or something,
Pusang matcha, yeah.
Yeah, like the tangsuyuks, like you can order those, and like and I feel like if I were drunk in Korea, I would get lost, like sincerely, because I wouldn't know how to speak proper Korean then. Like I don't know how to speak proper Korean sober, so imagine me when I'm drunk. It's insane. Like, but I love the culture. I've been a fan of K-pop for 12 years now. And
Wow.
yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with my life. Like, I'm 28 years old and I'm still doing a K-pop podcast, like I don't know.
Why
It's
not?
Yeah, it's not a phase, sincerely. It is not a phase. I feel like Like, what the hell? What the hell am I doing? But I love K-pop. Anyway, back to Juwon. Sorry about that. So, on your spare time, what's like a Korean Batangueña doing? What do you do on your spare time? Like non-TikTok related, apart from watching dramas and shit.
I mean, recently, since I'm gonna leave soon, I've been busy like going out and meeting friends. And
Is it gonna be a
spending
while?
time.
Are you leaving for a while?
Sort of, because of COVID, you know?
Oh, so you're staying there like oh man. Oh yeah,
Like,
that's
I
gonna be
can't
a
come
while.
back because of
Yeah.
the COVID.
Jesus. So man, that's gonna be a while. So like all your content are gonna be like, in Korean now. Oh, that's cool.
What if my accent disappears?
Okay, Juwan, you gotta do me a solid. There's gonna be a dare. Like can you, whenever you buy something like on a 7-Eleven or whatnot, like just one video, can you speak can you speak in a Tagalog or a Filipino accent in Korean?
Oh my god, how do you do that?
Look, I don't know. Like, how do I do Koreans? Like, 안녕하세요. It's really like, 안녕하세요. It's very robotic. Like, I love it. Oh my god, you gotta do it.
I feel like I will say that though, because I haven't been around
Koreans for a while.
such a long time.
Yeah. So it's like everyone. It's like obviously your parents. You speak Korean, but the people that you talk to, like mostly on a daily basis, would probably speak in Filipino or in English. So yeah, it's gonna. Oh my god, it's so good. Like for content. Oh my god. Look, it's a Korean that speaks Filipino in Korea.
Doesn't that happen to you? Like the last time we went to Korea, like my mom doesn't speak much Tagalog, right?
Right.
But once she went there, she talked to the taxi driver, and the taxi driver asked, "Where are we going?" Like ganyan. And she said, "Diretso lang po." But mom, you never say that to the tricycle driver, and dito sa Korea, you're saying that.
Diretso. It's so good. It's like I have never gotten to that. Like I feel like I look Asian as fuck. And we went to Hong Kong like in 2019, and everyone was talking to me in Chinese.
Oh my god.
It's like, I'm sorry, I don't speak Chinese. Like I'm not Chinese. And then they're laughing their ass off, and then they kept on speaking Chinese though.
Oh my god. What the heck?
So I feel like that's the only moment that I have like in a foreign country where it's like, did you do something in the Philippines that like, it's hella weird because everyone was talking to me in Chinese. Everyone. Like you take it like cab drivers, fucking janitors. Dun sa yung ajuma sa 7-Eleven, like everyone was speaking to me in Chinese. It's insane. Because I do not like, I probably look Filipino, but my eyes tell a different story. Like I'm chinky-eyed at AF, So
yeah,
like
definitely.
everyone was doing that. So that was funny though. Like your mom saying diretso lang po. So did the cab driver ask in Korean?
Definitely. Like what the hell are you saying?
So, I don't know, maybe the cab driver, where to? Baka nag-English ka naman, no? Judgmental ka eh. Malay mo, hindi nyo inasuna Korean kayo. Malay mo, kala nila Chinese, ganun, right? So, friggin' that's insane. Okay, so, now that you're, very busy, you're just meeting up with friends, right? So, apart from that, like, prior to that, like, what were you doing?
I mean,
Are
definitely.
there any hobbies?
Netflix and chill during the quarantine. Not that's so weird. Sorry. Just Netflix, no chill.
Oh, I was like, okay, what joke can I do with that, with what she said that would not sound offensive in any sort of capacity? And she did it herself. Good job. Yeah. You're a natural on doing podcasts, Juan.
Wow.
You should consider this.
I'm a train wreck.
Train wrecks is what we welcome here. It's so good. Okay, so you just Netflix and chill.
Yeah, and then no chill.
No chill. Just Netflix.
Netflix lang.
Okay, so what's one thing that's always misconceived about you and your content?
Oh,
Is it bakit ba't Tagalog, yung Tagalog mo ang galing? Is it that?
Oh yeah, people assume that I'm Filipino by the way I speak.
Yeah.
So they get shocked.
Yeah, because you sound Filipino. It's like you really sound Filipino. Like, I'm not even joking. There's no accent in your Filipino. Not even like a little bit. What's one Filipino word that you're finding difficult to use, but you still use anyway?
I find difficult to use, but I still use.
Yeah. It's like you find difficult to like pronounce, probably. That's the term.
Huh. Parang wala naman.
O, diba? Parang wala naman. Putungin na.
Parang hindi ako nagmura.
Kasi, diba? Like the accent is like just on point. Like, you probably speak better Filipino than I do. And I've lived here my whole life. It's insane. So, is that the most the most commented thing on your video?
Yeah, a lot of people comment like, "Oh, I thought she was Korean, but she's Filipino pala because of the way I speak." I'm just like, "No, I'm Korean. I just speak Filipino."
Yeah, and you have to explain every time, right? You probably have like 4 or 5 videos explaining like why the hell you speak like this. And like, I feel like your channel at one point will really need that. Like, it's like in every 20 videos you need to have like one. Because everyone's gonna like, new people are gonna follow you, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, ba't ganyan magsalita si Juwon? What the hell?" And then you have to explain every time because everyone's like tamad to scroll down and look for it. So
I mean, I'm also tamad, not gonna lie.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah. TikTok is such a blessing for me. Like, it makes me sleep at night, sincerely. And I used to hate TikTok. I used to despise TikTok. Like,
you know what? Same.
Yeah, it's like I was saying, it's never gonna blow up. Like, this is just a ruse. Parang, Vine was better. There's YouTube, and then at one point, like, I was watching TikTok videos on YouTube, like compilations, and I was like, why would I watch compilations when I can just download the app? And then that's it. Like, it happened. Wala na. I'm like so addicted. It's insane. TikTok would probably be my most used app. Sincerely.
Yeah, it's so right for my attention span. Just 15 seconds, you got me.
But it differs now, right? There's a minute, and then there's 3 minutes na rin, diba? So, like, it evolved. And most of your content is like a minute long, right?
I tried to do the 3-minute, but I can't. Like, what the hell am I gonna say?
Well, you're doing this, and how many... Like, we've been talking for 1 hour and 16 already.
Wow!
And that's insane because we're in the 37-minute mark. And no. We're like, I think we've been talking for like 40 minutes. Kasi I started this meeting like 1 hour ago. So I think we have to go to a commercial break first. Because we've been talking a lot and there's still a lot of topics to be talked about. So let's get to our first commercial break. I'm very talkative because I'm so excited. When we come back, we'll have more of Kim Ju-won on the fucking podcast. Do not go away. We'll be right back.
This is Mo Twister, and you're listening to the Kingdom Podcast with the voice DJ Yuki.
Hey, podcasters. Podcasting has become a staple when it comes to new things to try, especially here in the Philippines. Check all of them out on your podcast players like Spotify or Apple Podcasts. We also hope you can donate to the show for as low as 99 cents via our Anchor account. You can go to anchor.fm/thekingdompodph/support. We want to get as much content out there as possible, and a small amount like this would definitely help us out to keep the show going. Thanks for listening to the podcast. Now let's get back to the show.
We are Bunk Collective, and we are podcasts that'll shake the podcast industry. No, wait, that's overpromising. We are Bunk Collective, and we're here to define meaningful storytelling. Nah, doesn't feel right. We are Bunk Collective, and we're here to make meaningful moments. Scratch that. You know what? Let's just say it like it is. We are Bunk Collective, podcasts that came to play.
A bunch of playful and creative people telling our stories on our own terms.
No matter your type of podcast, there's a ton to play with.
And there's a lot more joining the collective real soon.
So press play and play with us.
We're here to give you a good time.
Hey, you. Doing this podcast thing for years now, I've always been an advocate to start your own podcast. Regardless if you talk about K-pop, science, news, politics, showbiz, start doing it because podcasting is growing very quickly, not just in the Philippines, but also worldwide. There's a whole lot of new shows out there, and we as podcasters need to stay informed in order to stay relevant. The best way to do that is with data, numbers, and analytics. Something to keep track of how you're doing. And the best way to get it all in one place is Podmetrics, your one-stop shop for all your podcast data needs. Podmetrics combines data from Anchor, Spotify, Chartable, Facebook Live, and YouTube in order to show you the real picture of how your show is doing. And when you know your show, you can grow your show. The best part is it's absolutely free. Sign up now at podmetrics.co. That's podmetrics.co. And don't forget to use the referral code TheKingdomPodcast. No spaces. Podmetrics, the only analytics you'll ever need for your podcast.
Hey guys, do you use Spotify as your main music or podcast player? On Spotify, you can listen to all your favorite songs or shows, including this. And you can choose over a variety of artists or podcasters for your listening pleasure. So go download Spotify on your smartphones and in the process, follow us on social media so that you'll know when the show will release a new episode. That's the Kingdom Pod PH on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. See you there!
You're listening to the Kingdom Podcast. All our episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and on Anchor.fm. Your weekly dose of K-pop is now back.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. What else do we have? OnlyFans, fucking Pornhub, all in the same name, at the Kingdom Pod PH. You can follow us there. I think there's also the website still ongoing, but will be really up really soon. So you can go to our website link and check out kung kailan siya magdodrop. So it's thebunkph.com/the Kingdom Pod PH. Welcome back to the show. This is Yuki, and with Juwon Kim, or Kim Juwon from TikTok. Follow her on TikTok. It's at Juwonee. That's JUWONEE. Where can we also follow you? Like, do you have Twitter, Facebook, anywhere?
Oh, I have just Instagram and YouTube.
You have a YouTube account that I don't know of?
Because I haven't uploaded anything yet.
You'll probably upload like a vlog, right?
Yeah, most probably.
So what's like? I searched for Juwon Kim, and then there's just this random dude.
Oh my god!
Like 472 subscribers. So what's your YouTube channel?
My YouTube channel is the same as my TikTok.
Juwonee?
Yeah.
So you have like a ton of subscribers with no content whatsoever.
I do?
Yeah, there's only 758 subscribers. They're probably waiting for you.
Oh god, I'm so sorry.
There's also like a TikTok channel made for you, I think, with 37 subscribers. Oh, you don't know this, don't you?
No.
There's this TikTok. I'm not promoting it, but what the hell? Midnight Juwonee. And all of those are your videos. All of, like, let me link it to you via Zoom.
Saan nanggaling yung midnight?
Check it out. Like, I don't even know if these are, like, are these your content on your current channel? Yes, it is. Yeah.
Oh.
See, you've made it. Someone made you like a YouTube channel that isn't you.
That's so weird seeing myself.
You know what's funny is, like, let me share my screen really quickly and show you what I'm looking at. Check this out. You search for Juwoni, and one of the videos that you see is answer the phone.
Oh my gosh!
It's answer the phone.
Why even? How even?
It is so cool. Oh, Juan, you made it. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Ma, look at me now.
Look at me now. Okay, so Juan and we were talking off air, and I wanted to pressure her because she was like saying, "No, this podcasting thing is really interesting. Look, can you promise us that once you reach 1 million followers, you'll come back on the show?"
I mean, of course, you're so fun to talk to. Like,
Yes.
wow.
Yeah, we're gonna get Juan like in the next 2 months, probably.
Oh my god.
I'm keeping track, Juan, like sincerely, because I follow you. And I know once you reach like that 1 million mark. It's like 892,000. The last time I checked, it's 877. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh. Amazing.
You're
talaga.
100,000 away. Do you have like any idea what you're gonna do? Like on your millionth video? Like million follower video?
I really did not think about that because I never really thought I reached that far.
Like, alam mo ba, 16,000 lang, okay na.
Oh, like, dati, 1,000 views. I was just like, whoa, people watch.
Well, ang daming time ng tao. But yeah, I mean, 892 strong. That's insane.
That's really insane.
Yeah, oh my god. So, she finds podcasting interesting and she's having a difficult time talking on TikTok for 3 minutes. When we've been talking for 40.
Scam pala ako. Sorry.
Scam. Okay, let's get back to the topic. Okay, since we've been talking about TikTok, before we get to the K-pop stuff, it's like, I know that TikTok changed your life, probably, right? And there's a lot of things that changed. And what were the things that you were doing before na probably hindi mo na siya magawa normally now? Meron na bang tao na nakakakita sa'yo sa mall na, uy, si Juwon, like, can I get a photo? Ganun?
Hindi naman, because I rarely go out.
Tas lalo ngayon, nakamas pa, no? Hindi talaga mo ay kilala.
Right? But people sometimes message me and ask, like, hala, Ate Jua, was that you? Was that you? I'm just like, how did you know?
Was it? Oh, it was you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, because you're becoming relevant, you know, like people will, like, they'll just see you because they follow you, and then it's not that they're stalking you; it's just that they were there haphazardly.
Yeah.
And then, wait, that looks like Juan, you know? It's like, hey, Ate Juan, is this you? It's funny if once they take photos, right?
I feel like people are afraid to like approach because what if I'm not, diba? And it's just some other Korean person.
And it's like, I can't speak in Tagalog. Tijuan, ikaw ba yan? Sorry?
Nani?
Nani? That's fair. Like, I can't I would probably, well, knowing myself, I would probably approach everyone that looked like you if I saw you, like someone that looks like you on the mall. Kasi makapal yung mukha ko eh. So,
ganun pala dapat.
Kailangan, guys, like for the people that saw her, like, you know, kapalan nyo lang yung mukha nyo. It's fine. You know? If the person you approached responded in Tagalog, it's probably her.
Yeah. Hindi ko naman kayo mumurahin.
Yeah. Oo, ako yun. Hi. So, but if ever that someone did approach you, you would be, you know, happy to have them take a photo, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely. But siguro initial reaction would be like, huh?
Ha? Sino ka? Saan yung bag ko?
Gago.
Look, I cannot lie for the sake, like, if someone approached me, random person approached me, hey, are you Yuki? The fuck? Like back then, I was anonymous when I started doing the podcast, and then all they knew was the voice, thus the moniker, the voice. And then, like, people were looking for me at KCON.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I was looking at them. Because I like watching them because I was part of Girls' Generation Philippines. Like that was my, my stepping stone. And then everyone went to the booth just like, where's DJ Yuki? Where's DJ Yuki? Saan si DJ Yuki? Tapos andun ako, like part of the staff, just writing stuff down. It's like, ay, hindi ko alam eh. Baka nandun sa kabila.
Oh my God!
Sure ba kayo sa GGPH yun? Wala kaming kilalang ganun. Seryoso, like, it was so bad. And then, like, at one point, I got tired of it. And then, okay, here's my face. Whatever.
Face reveal night.
Yeah, may face reveal na. And that was the worst decision I ever had. Because back
Why?
then I was getting chicks messaging me. Tapos nung nakita na nila yung mukha ko, ay, yawa na.
Ay! Nako!
Like, oh my God, Juan, you should have seen like the GGPH times. Like, I hope like I knew you. Like, I hope we were friends back then. Jesus Christ. Like, it was something else. Like, people were even bombarding hate towards like the podcast. Kasi nga, it's very outspoken. Like, they haven't seen anything like this before. So, at the time when we were talking about, groups and criticizing, their content, like their songs, and they weren't used to it, na parang, ba't ganito, ganyan, ba't ganyan sinasabi mo? It's like, and they label it as hate, towards the group, which is not true. Because we're talking about the groups because we love the group. And we know that the group can do better, and it's not necessarily their fault, Because,
That's true.
yeah, it's not, di naman sila yung, like, nag-produce nung album, But we gotta talk about it since we're a K-pop podcast. So, it's insane back then. You would have loved it. Knowing how, like, you talk right now, and, like, oh my God, you would have loved it. Anyway, let's get back to the podcast. So, K-pop in the Philippines, Juan. How is it different in the Korean landscape?
In the Korean I feel like right now, like as of the moment, wow, yun nga yun eh.
Right now, as of the moment pa. Paulit-ulit. Unli.
Hindi ko alam kung personal opinion, but in
Right.
Korea, a lot of people are still like conservative towards the K-pop
Oh, really?
entertainment industry.
Are they still? Di ba? Pero di ba ang dami ng dating rumors, ang dami dating news, and like I feel like the Koreans have adapted to it. Like,
I mean,
more or
definitely,
less.
yeah, they changed
Yeah.
so much from before. Like, especially like the outfits. Like
Right.
before in music videos, you couldn't even shake your booty or something.
Yeah, ngayon may mga cleavage na wala nang pakialam yung mga tao.
Yeah, but some people still give hate for that, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, like because they're like probably the Philippines and Korea, they're both very conservative countries, right? So, we have those kind of similarities when it comes to things like, cleavages on videos, and you still need to change some of the lyrics for you to appear on music shows. So, yeah, like I don't know how it's different, but do they go wild as well? Because we go
Definitely.
wild, right? I mean, it's really bad how we go wild.
I feel like it's the part of the culture like ng fandoms and standing culture.
So, yeah, I guess that's fair to say. So, are you like, because I don't get a lot of K-pop content from your channel. Like, are you a K-pop fan as well, or casual lang?
Hindi ako like, I don't stand specific groups, but I listen to them a lot.
Ah, okay. So you're just a listener. It's
Yeah.
not that you follow like a specific group and buy merchandise and shit like that.
No. Also, I don't think I can afford.
That is one of the biggest lies ever. Like 893,000 followers you can't afford. What a lie. She's probably earning thousands na, guys. So okay. Okay, so Juan, if I were to ask you, like, if you had to pick like a group that you listen to most, which group was it?
Like nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays, yeah.
I mean, definitely Twice.
Oh my god, really?
I don't know. They're just so pretty, and their music is easy to remember and learn.
Guys, on TikTok and on Twitter, #Juani the feels.
Yes. Even though I can't dance
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. She'll probably do it if she gets pressured. Ate Juan, the feels naman.
Walang feels.
Walang feels. Oh, but that became like a big TikTok trend, right? Like everyone was doing the feels on TikTok.
Yeah, that dance.
Yeah.
That was
It's catchy, you know. It is really catchy. So like props to them. Here's a question for you related to that. Like, what was the turning point of K-pop here in the Philippines? Because you've been here since 2002, so you probably knew. Like when you heard "Answer the Phone," you knew it was Korean, right?
When I heard it, I was like 6 years old. So no, I did not know.
I thought it was Brazilian or something.
Yeah, a lot of people thought it was Spanish or Mexican.
Yeah. Something like that. Like you hear it whenever you go to like public pools. Yun lang yung pinapatugtog on repeat.
It's really catchy.
Yeah, it is. Like it is really, but you know, it gets to a point where it gets tiring if you listen to it like 8 times in a row.
That's true. That's true.
So, you know, it's a good song. Like you listen to it once or twice, even 3 times. Pero like when you listen to it 8 or 9 times, like,
Right? It gets stuck in your head, eh?
Yeah, it's stuck in your head, and then you hear like a random dilemma by Nelly. So yeah, those are the songs that you listen to in public pools. So yeah. So what was the turning point, Juwon? Was it Psy or BTS?
I don't think so. Like personally, I think it was Nobody, like by Wonder Girls.
2009.
Right?
That early? Do you think?
I think so. Like that's the most K-poppy that trended in the Philippines.
Yeah, that became #1 here in the Philippines. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first one, I think. So yeah, I mean, probably yeah. Wonder Girls, friggin' A. JYP really had it, you know, like with Wonder Girls. Like I feel like JYP had everything so well done at that time because he breached it, you know. Like probably Philippines would be one of the, you know, the countries that actually breached the you know, that barrier towards other languages being part of, you know, the culture. And you know, back then it was always just English and Filipino because, you know, that was how it is. And then you listen to Nobody, and then everyone's like the chorus had English words, and that's the only thing that you were singing, right? So nobody but you, and then you start singing Korean, na 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 shiro, you know, it was kind of you, and then you dance it because it's a catchy dance as well. So, you know, I cannot disagree with you on that. Probably.
Right?
Yeah, because that was the turning point. It didn't blow up, obviously, right? Probably blew up after Fantastic Baby when Aldab was doing it. I don't know, like because everyone was watching Aldab at one point. But it really did make that huge stepping stone because everyone knew who Wonder Girls were.
Yeah,
And then everyone knows up to this day, probably. Like when you listen to like, hey, do you know the song Nobody? Friggin' A, yeah, hell yeah. I know that song. Because everyone was doing it. So, like, that's insane. But I feel like BTS really solidified like everything.
Yeah.
And I'm a BTS fan, right? But I don't like how do you say identify as an army because I don't follow them as much, you know? And plus they're batshit crazy.
Oh, I mean
Look, I love BTS, don't get me wrong, but man, those you what do you call that? There's this term, I don't know if it's offensive or whatnot. It's like
What
the
is
baby
it?
bras. I don't know, like things like that. The fans that the baby bra fans, you know, that's what they term it, where like they're very young, and like if you throw shade towards BTS, like they're gonna fight.
Oh
until their deaths.
yeah, like the 12-year-old.
Oh yes,
Rat
those.
eight.
Man, I thought I was toxic. It's like I did not know toxicity pala. Apparently.
Grabe, they're like twice younger than us, but I'm
Yes,
so afraid
exactly,
of them.
exactly. They were like double their age.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the hell? We're getting owned by 12-year-olds, because they're quote unquote woke, no? And then like, they know their stuff. And that's not necessarily a bad thing per se. Because they're educated.
Yeah, and they
that's super
really,
cool.
really love the group.
Yeah, no one's doubting that, Juan.
Yeah. I want to be as passionate as them, you know?
Exactly. You remember this girl like who trended, I think it was on TikTok or on YouTube or whatnot. And then si Kuya parang ginagatungan si Mommy na sirain yung mga BTS stuff ni ni girl.
Oh my
Sino
God.
ba to? Sino ba tong nasa card na to? Asawa ko yan!
Go girls, fight!
Hindi kasi naghugas ng pinggan, sinira lahat.
Paglaban mo yung
Album.
asawa mo.
So good. Oh my God. Asawa ko yan. I feel you, girl. I feel you. Tiffany Young at one point. Girls' Generation. Oh my God. I dreamt like I was marrying her. I'm not even joking. Like back then, I was dreaming like I was marrying this person. That's how much I was invested in K-pop.
That's a good dream.
Is it? Is it really? Then you wake up. The realest dream I can think of. Do you know this group Mamamoo?
Oh my God, I love Mamamoo. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, they're my bias group, and right now, because it changes over time, probably not anymore since they're probably inactive, and now I'm gonna stick with ITZY. So, but like my bias groups right now are like Mamamoo, ITZY, and Luna. So. They're really cool groups. And then I dreamt, like, the realest dream I can think of, like, of all time, not just K-pop. Like, they went here and did, like, a radio guesting. And I woke up and I was pissed as fuck. It's like, fuck! It's like, so real. It was so real. I feel like I was touching their faces, we were high-fiving, things like that. And it's like, fuck, what the hell happened? Dun sa dream, parang they got their flight delayed. Tas apparently, andun lang ako sa airport and they were looking for somewhere to bunk.
Grabe, ang detailed naman.
Exactly, because it was so real. And then
God.
I woke up and I was so pissed. So pissed. Like, it's insane. Because it was so real. Have you ever had, like, that dream? Like, you had a dream, super crush mo to, tapos andun siya sa panaginip mo and you were, like, Netflixing.
Netflixing, but no chilling.
No chilling. I'll leave it to your imagination, guys. But like you were Netflixing and then you woke up and you were like so pissed.
I mean, definitely.
Probably you had one, right?
Yeah, I feel like everyone did naman.
Someone with Gong Yu, like after Goblin, What a drama. I gotta ask you, like, what's the best drama you've watched ever?
I really, really love Weightlifting Fairy.
What was her name again?
Kim Bok-joo.
Yeah, Kim Bok-joo. Yeah. No, her real name. She's like Kwang-soo's ex. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Kwang-soo's ex.
Isong.
Yeah, her. It's like so
God.
pretty. It's like
Her
so
Instagram
tall.
kasi it's like Bibli something.
Yeah, hey Bibli.
Yeah.
It's like the Ed Sheeran song, Bibi Yabi, yeah. So yeah, she was like, that was a great drama.
It really was.
That was a great drama.
Everyone was so lovable.
That too. So and I couldn't like when I think of a drama, that was a great drama, but for me the best drama that I've watched ever, like in all the dramas I've watched, it'd probably still be Goblin, Production, storytelling, and like the relatability of the people, regardless if it's like like a fantasy drama. You relate to them and it's insane. And It's like it's just so good storytelling. And I don't know, have you watched Goblin? Wow, dog. Hi, dog. Dog? Wow. So you know what happened? May dumating na Shopee.
Ay, yan tayo eh. What did you buy?
I have no idea. So I'm not even looking anymore. It blew up. Like back then I was shopping and parang feeling ko like silver member pa lang ako. And then during the pandemic, like you couldn't do anything. So it's like, okay, let me buy stuff. It was
retail
so bad.
therapy.
It was so bad. Anyway, we'll go back. Okay, recording back in 3, 2. Okay, so what were we talking about? Goblin, right? Like it was so good. Like, have you watched Goblin?
I did. I just can't remember if I finished it, but I do remember the ending.
It was a happy ending, you know? Like, but I felt like there has to be like season 2, and I know that's super rare when it comes to Korean dramas because Korean dramas have better storytelling than Filipino drama. So they don't really need like multiple seasons, you know? So I don't know, like I felt like I wanted a season 2 of Goblin. I felt like there were so many stories that can still be said. Kasi it was such a good drama. And like it's so effective that it's not even the ending and you're crying already. You know? Like it's
right.
My God. And Gong Yu is like, I would go gay for Gong Yu, like sincerely.
As you should.
You should. Sincerely. Like, and Lee Dong Wook is not like super bad as well, right? And the other lead, the sister, she is like she became like one of my ultimate crushes in Korean dramas. It's insane. It's IU's best friend. I forgot her name.
I also forgot her name.
But like she's so pretty. She was so pretty. Oh my God.
She is. She looks so bubbly.
Yeah, right. And like you see her appearing in variety shows and sobrang bubbly niya talaga. But then like I think she hosts like a radio show as well because her voice is like super.
Oh yeah, she does.
Yeah. And she's like so bubbly in her radio show, and then she's so beautiful. Like man, Jesus Christ, she's so good. Goblin was so good. Like I don't know about you, but Goblin was like, whew.
Yeah, that's my mom's favorite drama.
See, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. I'm probably old now.
Korean Ajuma approved. Definitely.
Baka ito na talaga. Wala na, tinanggap ko na yung edad ko. Magto-29 na ako next year. I'm done. Like, you know. I'm old. I know. Shut up.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah. Not you, like in general. Because people are gonna tease me like, nasa February ka. Next year, wala ka na sa February. Like, bullshit. Tangina nyo, fuck you. Andito pa ako ng leap year. Fuck shit.
Oh my God.
So like 29, you know? Feb 29, leap year. Whatever. All right. Here's a final topic for the show. I gotta ask you. Who do you think has the best discography?
Best discography.
Based on your taste. Like K-pop.
You know the first K-pop group that I really got into? Like I went to their concert.
Well,
like
let me guess. Is it a boy group?
Go ahead.
It's
a boy group. It's a boy group.
Went to their concert. Did you go to concert nila Philippines?
Yes.
It's EXO.
No.
What? Is it Big Bang?
No. Like they're not really popular.
Oh shit. Sino to? Sino to? That might be a very controversial thing to say. It's like, they're not really popular, you know?
No, I mean they're not active right now, eh.
Is it B2B?
No. Oh, that was a really good group.
Yeah,
too.
that was a solid group. Yeah, B2B was a solid group. Okay, who I give up. What group? What the hell?
I was really into B1A4.
Oh my God, yeah, that was a solid group. Oh my God. Yeah, they went here.
Them.
They went here.
Yes.
Is it like a solo con?
Yeah, it was just them.
Oh, Jesus. See? Yeah, that was a solid group. I had B1A4 Philippines like back then guest here. I totally forgot. Yeah, they were a good group. So, do you still listen to them now since they're inactive naman? Like there's no, new songs, but do you still listen to them?
Yeah, I mean, the lead vocal from that group sometimes releases like OSTs for like
Right.
dramas.
Yeah. So, you're still kind of like you're still a fan.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
You went to their concert?
I did. That's the only concert na pinag-ipunan ko when I went.
Saan to? Kia? Kia Theater ba to?
Lala.
Hindi na niyo maalala. It's like
Dude, it was
years
so
ago.
long time ago.
But was it in Manila?
Definitely, yeah.
Okay. So, I couldn't think. Like it'd probably be around our area, which is Cubao. It's like probably Araneta or.
Yeah, I think it was Araneta.
Yeah, probably Araneta. A lot of people did. A lot of people go.
Not really.
Yeah, Philippines.
Yeah.
This is why we can't get like a solo SNSD concert. They just feel like we can't fill it up, And at one point, like I felt like the GG solo con here in the Philippines would be like really possible, but then like we just can't fill up stadiums. Like we can't.
I wonder why.
We're poor.
I mean,
well, probably not now anymore kasi marami na probably may mga
Yeah.
diba? Marami na dyan. Hey dad, can you like get me ticket? Wanna watch EXO? Things like that. So that's super cool. And I think they filled out EXO like the last concert. So it's really possible now. But then again, like Girls' Generation still my bias group, but di na kasi sila kompleto, so I don't know if I still want to
Yeah.
get them to be here like as a solo concert. Wait, 1 second. What do you mean? Yeah. You're updated?
no, I mean, about SNSD?
Yeah? You like news and stuff? For someone that's just like a casual listener of K-pop, like it's insane how much you know.
I mean, I just read random news titles, but not the details.
So you're YouTubing and chilling, ganon. It's so good. It's like for someone that is a casual listener, you know a whole lot of K-pop. Like I can probably say B1A4 and no one would know who they are.
I am offended. Joke.
No, you shouldn't be offended. You're just old. B1A4.
I can't even deny that.
Yeah. How old are you turning now? Like in Korean age?
I'm turning
38.
No, I'm 25 in Korean age.
You're 25, so you're 23 now? Or no, 24?
Yeah, I just turned 24.
See? Jesus. Yeah, you're old. Hella old.
God.
Yeah. In your mid-20s, like, and... Look at me,
wow.
like, you're in your mid-20s, you're doing TikTok. I'm in my late 20s doing, like, a K-pop podcast. Jesus, what the hell are we doing with our lives? Oh, my God. It's insane. Look, Juwon, I had so much fun. You have no idea. Thank you so much for doing this. Like, sincerely.
Thank you for inviting me.
Please be back. Please promise me you'll be back. Where can I reach you privately? Apart from email. It's like, please be back. It's like, can I follow you? Like, do you have like a private Twitter I can follow? It's like, Jesus Christ. Please be back. Like, I'll reach you via email. I don't give a fuck. Like, like it's insane how good you are for this. And you gotta be back. You gotta be back for like that million. You gotta guess again.
Will I hit that? But that sounds
Really?
very weird.
Will I hit that? Like 893,000? I think like I don't know, like 2-3 days ago you were 877. Shut up.
Oh my God, totoo ba yan?
Yeah. I feel like you're gonna reach it. Like
Oh my
so
God.
fast.
Oh my god, I'm so shocked.
It's insane. Please be back. Oh my god, you're so cut out for this. Like we can talk a lot of things. Like and back then, like in the next episode, it won't be like we can just talk about like K-pop shit now, and then it's because we got the TikTok thing out of the way. But man, it's insane that you're here. I am still livid. I am floored by you accepting this. Is insane. I love it. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Where can I reach you? I mean, not me personally, but where can we reach you? Like, where can we follow you? Please plug to everyone.
Oh, you can follow me on my Instagram, which is Juwonkm. JUWONKM. Yeah.
And then on TikTok, which is Juwoni.
Yes.
We gotta reach that 1 million, guys. Para makabalik siya dito. So you gotta follow her, you know?
Wow, may plug.
Siyempre, yan. Yeah. We close. Kapal na ako, puta ina. I guess that's the show, you guys. Again, you can follow her on Instagram and on TikTok and on her YouTube channel, which she hasn't posted anything yet, but probably she will now. She's going back to Korea, you know, things like that. And you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere at the Kingdom Pod PH. Check us out there. We'll post new content every time there's new content or new episodes. We'll post it there, so you won't have to worry. Joan, thank you so much. This has been like such a fun experience for me.
This was so much fun. I haven't talked in so much.
Haven't talked in English this long, probably in a while.
Yeah! My God!
Hirap na.
Do I sound konyo na ba?
I love this episode already. This is probably your favorite episode of the year. It's insane. It's the year-end special of the Kingdom Podcast Season 2. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll see you again in 2022. Bye, guys.
Ooh, bye!
The Kingdom Podcast is executively produced by The Voice DJ Yuki and co-engineered by senior producer Jason Aguayo. Special thanks to the Kingdom Podcast creative team. You can like us on Facebook, Twitter, and Anchor at the Kingdom Pod PH. All episodes are available on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, and any other platforms you use to listen to podcasts. Thanks for listening and see you next time.